Hello, my very, very beautiful Nigerian followers. I love you. I love all of you. Thank you very much for joining today's show. Today, the matter we're going to concern a very, very serious matter. So I want to make it busy. Everybody gather together, make we put here together so that we can understand where this what this matter is all about. This is concerning the COVID-19 palliative relief materials. Of course, my people, when I go down here and say for a while, they happen say people they break into warehouses. I don't come, make I set this thing well. Okay, yes, I hope you can hear me very well. Good. Shalana, my name, and you know this is NAIJA Watch, and whenever we're here like this, there's always information that we need to pass on to you guys. Thank you all of you for joining us today. And as a matter of fact, I extend love and my heart goes to all Nigerians, both home and abroad, for the situations that we have found ourselves lately in Nigeria as a whole. Yes, no Nigerian is happy. But today, the matter will be what I carry come on our table, make una listen to. Now, concerning this COVID-19 palliative, where they go on all over the nation for a while now. Now, we don't hear say over time, people they break in and entry into and out of people's properties. Yes, which is not a good thing. Many people don't lose a valuable property. But for inside that one, so the breaking and entry don't lead people to start seeing waiting these our bad politicians be not want to say I see. People don't come they break now enter into warehouses. Yes, therefore yes, as they enter warehouses, so what did they go see for them now? Maybe somebody a business, somebody property, somebody goods and services will be say you want dispatch. No, to the greatest of our knowledge, what we see inside these warehouses where we say come as big shock to all of us, both for Nigeria, both home and abroad. Now COVID-19 palliative. Yes, if that English to be make I break am to a little bit for now, make una hear am. COVID-19 palliative now relief materials, food stuff, things that can ease your pain, that the government use our collective wealth, to buy, to purchase during this COVID-19 saga wey happen around somewhere in March, wey lead up to till now and still leading. Because of the lockdown, many people were not able to eat, were not able to drink, but the COVID-19 palliative that the government set out for us to benefit as ordinary individuals who were not able to work at that time was not given, it wasn't distributed. And all over the nation in Nigeria, we have been seeing that people have been breaking into different warehouses and people don't they loot. 600 by 600 feet warehouse was discovered in Lagos, and in less than a day it was brought down by the people. Today, the one way be say shocked me the most, like be say Edo State don't find their own. Yes, you go shock una. Edo State don't find the COVID-19 palliative wey be say government buy with our money to share give us, but for one reason or the other, some people wey be say get weight sit down on top. Information wey dey reach our table now be say this one happen for medical road. Yes, for medical, and as e be now, youths don gather for there since morning. They don start to dey pack wetin rightfully belong to them. But the menace wey dey trouble us for Nigeria, the problem wey don dey linger with us, wey be say we still dey until now concerning the shootings a few days ago, don still come up again. The Edo State government has set security operative to stand and barricade that place. That is to say, there are armed men in uniforms, both military, both police, both civil defense, with live ammunition. They are willing to shoot at each Nigerian found stealing, they call it stealing, which I do not actually agree with completely, found inside that warehouse collecting the COVID-19 palliative that was originally meant for them. This one is supposed to be. It's not supposed to be like that, judging from our correspondent in Edo State is telling us that the Edo State governor, no could not mince words, Edo State governor don't send security operative, make them not let anybody collect those palliative. Why Edo State matter can't be say go they give headache most times. Edo State, na there that prison break. Edo State, na there that this happen. Edo State, na there that gun. People come, they carry weapon. They walk out from place to place. They go from place to place. They do the one way we say. But my own situation here is this: how can the people of Nigeria that we call our leaders be so wicked, be so heartless, be so satanic? Because I cannot wrap my head. I don't feel put together wetin cause, wetin go make big man wey don get money, wey don know say if he no work for the rest of his life, he no go suffer. When him children know say if dem no work for the rest of their life, they no go suffer. Wetin go come make that same big man sit down on top carton of indomie, carton of rice, bag of garri, bag of beans, maggi and salt wey dem still give to ordinary man? Oh no, I sometimes the pain is from the belly. I do not know if as I feel am. The wickedness of man is not much, but it is desperate. As you did for Bible. Lagos found COVID-19 palliative. Yes, I think that was 2 days ago, and it was brought down. Yesterday, Ilorin found their own. Yes, and it was brought down. Everybody took it. When I say brought down, people started taking it. Calabar yesterday also found. Edo State, as of this morning, with our correspondents from Edo State, told us that the palliative has been found in medical. But my people, do you know, make a shock and make a tell on the bad news. As I am speaking with you now, we just got reports that Edo State military personnel has opened fire and they have killed somebody in Edo State. Yes, somebody don't die now. As I talk to you, so somebody is dead in Benin because he wanted to take a bag of rice for himself. He wanted to take a bag of salt for himself. He wanted to take. But I am trying to understand the same brutality that we have been complaining about for these our security operatives. This same brutality is still ongoing, and nobody is talking about it. We have our governor who has not said anything since the beginning of this protest. The best we have seen came from the deputy governor, but was quick enough to come outside to say prisoners should return back. Now every state have been finding their own palliative. I don't find their own and they don't keep person. This is what I keep saying, that our problem is not just NSAS. It is a decayed system. The system is not functioning because if at all, because the one lie now. Because it be now saying Nigerian government and lie don't come job full beginning to end now. On Tuesday, 20th of October, several people were killed at Lekki toll gate. After so much fire from different people all around the world, the president was able to come out and address the nation. He spoke around everything, but he not speak about the what we want here. People will die. Who ordered the shootings of those innocent children? I was there. If you are following me, you know I went live severally at Lekki toll gate. I was there. I was always there to cover the protest. I always got information from people. I could have been there. I could have been among the people who were shot, who were killed. Maybe God said it's not my time, but come on, people actually died, and our president had the audacity to come to address the nation, and he did not say anything. Up till now, we have no judiciary panel set in place to look into the killings at Lekki toll gate. Prior to that speech, the governor came out and said nobody died. Wow. People, dead bodies were seen flying from left to right, right to left in that toll gate. And the governor came up on stage and said nobody died. So do you both see where we are coming from? That it's not just from the top. It goes down to the ordinary man. This is not just about NSAS. It is deeper than we think. The roots don't get branches. Not be say you just cut tree from middle, not so that they talk about. The roots don't get branches. I was forced to come and address and let my lovely viewers of NAIJA want to know that they don't see COVID-19 palliative warehouse where they store them, where they hide them, where they thief and put. They don't see them. This was a palliative that was meant to be distributed to Edo State's people or Nigeria people as a whole during the lockdown, because people were not working, people know they go work, people know they get business, people know they get contract, not everybody was indoor. So that foodstuff was meant to go around during the lockdown. Lockdown has passed. Lockdown don't dey over since somewhere around May. We are almost in November now. As at now, the government has not said anything. So what was the plan of the government? Is the governor, Godwin Obaseki, is he not aware that COVID-19 palliative was inside Edo State? Or any of our government officials inside Edo State, Lagos, wherever, anywhere? They wouldn't say you are the number one citizen of the state. You will not say that you do not know that palliative from the federal government have entered into your state. So how come and how is it possible that the governor or the government at large has not said a word that palliative don't come, we go start to, when they intend to give them out? Were we expecting a second wave of lockdown? Because that was supposed to be for lockdown. So at the moment, my people, this is a pain that has come to affect each and every Nigerian. Say our government go carry our oil, sell am, gather money, then go carry 80% for themselves and their children. The remaining 20% when they leave for the remaining 190 million people to share, they go still give us peanuts. Wetin drop from their plates, they go give us. That the one wey still drop from the crumbs that fell from the plates of these politicians is the palliative you've just seen. Is the palliative that you have just witnessed. The crumbs. That will tell you that we have it. Nigeria is the world poverty capital. Nigeria is a capital of poverty. Nigeria is a capital of poverty in the world. If Nigeria is the capital of poverty in the world, let me tell you, do you know that the average senator in the United States of America earns a maximum $180,000? $180,000 for a year. This is senator in the US. Then that is the greatest country in the world, the alleged biggest country in the world. So Nigeria happens to be the poverty capital of the world, has the most paid government officials. As soon as you come enter power, they give you brand new SUV. You talk or you no talk, or you sleep for chair or you no sleep, they give you brand new SUV. You dey come out to carry and go another person carry. So you have seen that our problem has gone beyond NSAS. Our problem has gone beyond protest, police brutality. We have been brutalized in all aspects of the nation. We have been brutalized in our health sector. We have been brutalized in security, obviously. We have been brutalized in our economy. We have been brutalized in every aspect. This is why I always urge people that the crisis you want to go abroad. People, they sit and go say they abroad. It's not enough, man. It's not enough. You have a place called home, which happens to be Nigeria. You're not getting another country. This is why we have to work together. The day of the shootings, there were so many tags. There was a live video and there was so much tag. People started tagging international committees. CNN, make una come see you. BBC, make una come see you. Sky News, make una come see you. United Nations, make una come see you. People died and these people did not say a word until recently they come out to the top. I condemn. You go not go condemn them before? This person come outside, is the head of this person, the head of United Nations Secretary General. He said, I condemn the shooting. No. You're not supposed to condemn the shooting. You're supposed to hug the shootings. It's a welcome development. We do not want people from abroad to condemn the shootings that is going on in Nigeria. We want help. We want help. We want people to speak into this situation because they have actually told us that on your own, help is not on the way. How can a man that is living, that is made of heart, kidney, liver, just like each organ that I have, you open fire on harmless children, only begging for a little percent of their right. A little percent of their right. They're not asking for more, just a little. We are not asking, okay, we don't have right, we're not saying about that. We will on gen. We will still increase the fuel, no problem. We will not get work, we go be entrepreneurs. You increase tax, increase everything, increase NEPA, okay, we go double our hustle. Each Nigerian has at least 3 jobs. 3 jobs. So we have told anything you give at us, we will push forward. Bag of rice is 35,000. No worry. We go chop local rice, we go chop stone. Or if possible, we go chop beans. Nigerians we have tried our best to put smile on our face. As we always, if you are a typical Nigerian, you know that the guy will complain when all of us go say it is well. So this is to tell you that we have always believed that it is going to be well as long as there is life. But as we speak, that life is now being threatened. They don't threaten our life now. You cannot come out from your house in Nigeria. Normally, people will go abroad, come back. When they come out for house, they go say, ah, wow. You should say area safe so. They say kidnappers there, they say robbers there, they say this one. But now, my people, if you are coming from abroad to Nigeria, you will first pray not to encounter SARS operative. We are not just protesting because we want to protest. I am a blogger, I am a media man. But I am personally, when I'm coming out, because maybe God bless me small, I feel buy a glass, I feel buy a cap, I feel buy shirt. SARS will ask me, what do you do for a living? Open out your computer for me. I may have private stuff that I don't want to show. There are some of you who have your pictures. Some of you who have explicit pictures of yourself. Some of you have photos of you. Everybody have private. Your phone is your privacy. You will see a SARS operative going through your phone anyhow. You will see SARS operative go they look your phone, say, what be this? Okay, now your wife, this thing be this. Okay, you see they snap your wife when you not wear shirt. A SARS operative go they look your wife when you get for phone. That's if your wife, if you have any picture of your spouse where it's not decently dressed, you better delete it. You better delete it because they will make mockery of it. Some of them may even forward it to their own phones and have it. You won't talk, they will beat the hell out of you. You even thank God that you left there with your life. And the most threatening part of these things is that they will tell you, I will waste you here and nothing will happen. How would you feel when you have lived your life in the serenity of United States of America, of the United Kingdom, of all over Europe? You have lived a peaceful life. Then you come to Nigeria. Your first landing for airport, you never reach hotel. You just drive come out from that Ikeja. You go just see them with their small bus. They don't come down. Fully loaded. If they tell you to park, now if your car is not on halt in the next 1 second, they don't cock gun. And I am not telling you they are not bluffing, they will shoot you. I am a witness. Everybody is a witness. Nobody who has lived in Nigeria that does not have an experience of police brutality. This is why the youth choose to take it by force. The youth choose to speak out by force. Okay, now the youth have decided to speak out, you shoot us. We no get light, we buy gen. We dey buy the fuel, you triple the price. We no care. You will not get water, we sink borehole by ourselves. We no get security, we come together, we form vigilante, we empower ourselves, we guide ourselves. You increase tax, you double our work. The only thing we now ask was, let us live. Just give us a chance to be alive. That's what we asked for. But it will interest you to know that the Nigerian government will still threaten your life. So all die and die. That is why the youth have decided to face the security operative, and now hoodlums are now making it as a yardstick to do whatever they want to do. Which obviously, I know, even in America when they were protesting against George Floyd, that's exactly what happened. That is exactly what happened. People started breaking into shops and stealing. Normally, hoodlums go on catch up for the matter. But our major pain today is what has happened in Edo State. In Edo, people from Benin City, they don't kill Benin citizen. They have killed our son because he needed bag of rice. So even when me ask this government, why are they keeping, if people see them, they won't carry them. Why would they now send military? Is military supposed to go and guide rice? Okay, is it not COVID-19 palliative? Is it not supposed to be meant for the people? Normally, fine, people will come get double ration. It's okay. You had more than 9 months to deliver this product to people, but you failed woefully, totally. Now the people by themselves have seen it. They went there to take it. You choose to kill them. Somebody asked me the other day, yesterday, said, what is the value of a Nigerian life? I said 2.5 naira. 2.5 naira, they go still even put Jara join. Because a military man who you give a weapon, once he cock him, is ready to take lives. Why will a martial law be imposed in a democratic society when there is no war? Martial law means the military presence in the streets. Why would it be imposed? A few months back, we were all saying 4+4 talk back, 4+4 talk back. It's now we need it to back. It's now we need that purpose. Lagos stole, not still, sorry, I take that back. Lagos went into the warehouse palliative and they took what rightfully belongs to them. Since the government have obviously to look us in the eye and say they have failed. Ilori, Kwara State, they found their own, they took it. People took double ration. Some say Christmas don't show. Calabar, yesterday they found their own. They took, even military personnel go there with their van. They can carry people for boots, carry a good job. Okay, do. Benin what happened? We were now hearing gunshots. Why Benin, man? I don't understand. A land so rich in history, a land so rich in goodness. You cannot mention 5 monarchy systems in the world, in history, that you won't add the great Edo Empire. The most respected all over Africa. Then, time reached now for the needful to be done. They started killing. My question now is this. What is so special? What is so special about that palliative, that rice, that food? We want big man keep for yourself. Okay, fine. Why didn't you, if at all you want it, why you not carry 200 bags? We share the rest. Somebody open Gary, the Gary done black. Somebody open Gary, the Gary done black. There's a comment now. Somebody is saying Obaseki must answer. Who gave the order? Of course, military know the okay, the difference. Make we enter motor, make we go. Somebody made a call. Somebody brought the military to the presence of unarmed civilians. That means we are not learning, because on Tuesday people were killed. So these same events has reoccurred consecutively, time after time. It's safe to say your leaders are heartless. It is safe to say that our leaders are heartless. You that happens to be the leader, you don't lead by example. You have time after time shown your wickedness to people. Expressed your satanism to people. Because to me, I'm not calling wickedness again. As you see me so, if there's an amount of money I will have in my life, everybody who knows me knows me. There's an amount of money I have in my life, I don't need anything else. I don't need more. I don't want to be regarded as Forbes' richest man also. So my question is, do you still see people who over time have made money When I say money, not be the one we say people the money where you don't lose count. Somebody becomes a councillor for years, become a local government chairman, become a House of Representative, become goes to senator, then he becomes a governor. But people, you know how much these people have, then you still retire. You take your family, go to one peaceful place and go and live a life of peace. No, they keep. So this one to me is no longer wickedness, it's no longer greed. Not be wickedness again, not be greed. Now the question I want to put onto my people now, and I have to say, what is the purpose for this sheer show of wickedness? Because rice is not my problem. Indomie is not my problem. How is it the problem of a man in power? How is it the problem of a man in position? It costs you nothing. $0.00. It costs you nothing to distribute these relief packages to our old and feeble mothers and fathers living in the village. To those who will be saying, if they're not come up for house, they're not go see for job. Let's give thanks to a vast majority of Nigerian citizens, when they don't open their door to go outside, they want to see food job. They want to see food job. So what is the point? You have directly or indirectly affected the lives of these people. Now, it's just that they say government do this thing, you allocate this one, you give this person, NDDC, they allocate so and so billion, they give this. Okay, now I want to ask you, if you give your wife money for market, make it cook soup for you. You come house, you no see soup chop. What will you do as a head of house? They will come out and say, yes, relief materials went round. We released. You didn't follow up. That is the lack of empathy that has crippled the system that we call Nigeria. I weep for Nigeria. But it's not too late. It is not too late. We have completely lost all forms of trust in this government. But we as a people, we have one power, and that's the power of unity. That is the power of unity. We are only saying we are in 2020. 2023 is still far. We cannot wait for Buhari to leave. Make una relax. Make una relax. To me, I don't believe 2023 is far. I do not believe 2023 is far. I believe 2023 is the right time. It gives us ample time. It gives us enough time to put our strategies right. It gives us so that we don't go rush. We not go say we know here. We not go say we were caught on our way. So we have a whole of 3 years plus to make our plans. Any papa will choose to say he wants to recycle the same faces of people since they born me. Only one face I see. I've never seen any new face. Obasanjo, Buhari, Babangida, Buhari, Obasanjo, Atiku, Obasanjo, Buhari, Atiku, Babangida. Now, so it not pass like that. There is no new person that comes up and I will say, who is this man? His name is Mr. This, Mr. John, Mr. Michael, Mr. This. He wants to be a president. No. Atiku still there, they warm up. So me now, I should now wait for 2023. Then I will not personally vote Atiku. Then you still do another 8 years. Oluwao. So that means we don't know what we want. We do not know what we want. If we can come together as youths togetherness with the vast majority of Nigerians that are in diaspora, we can fund a political process. We don't even need money for that. We need change. Each youth is given the sole responsibility to vote. Ensure that the man next to you has his voter's card. The woman sitting close to you has a voter card. Each youth has the sole responsibility of cross-checking what his father and mother is doing. Daddy, who are you voting for? Mommy, who are you voting for? If you just say your papa now all those stubborn, do your best to speak to your parents before 2023. Because I have heard many old men and women talk. When I'm talking politics with them, they say, when this say president na easy work. Now this say president na work where we see they will get some picking. And all these article and then get experience. They don't rule, so they know how to. That is exactly how our parents think. If me come out today say I want to be president, which of course is not bad. If I come out today say I want to be president, you go see my own papa, my own mama, your own papa, your own mama will say, who be this small pikin when we call Nigeria? Who be this small pikin when it is a presidency for children? May come out for them. That's what you see them say. So our problem is in our hands. We are just, our problem is just before us. So I will urge every youth, join the process. We don't need to carry money go to share. By now everybody has already seen that we are fed up. We are fed up of the system. They are killing us. If we thought that they shoot us. We don't, so anybody that still needs a soothsayer, a pastor, a native doctor, to come tell am say we are in a dead and miserable situation, that person is confused. There's somebody here now which I think is part of the people who I think, I do not know, because right now at the moment, who knows how to talk? Please pretend to know how to talk. Who no get sense? Pretend to have sense at this moment, because this is a very tactical time. This is a very sensitive time. People lost loved ones. People are inside their house, bullet them from up, come enter, kill them. So if you are here and you don't have sense, please, you just keep your mouth shut to avoid being bullied. Children were killed. People are being killed up to tomorrow. Businesses are being destroyed. But you see, if somebody will still be saying, Oga talk about what we concern. No, Nigeria concerns you. Nigeria concerns you as a citizen, except you don't get sense. Because if you get sense, you will not say, talk about Edo State, leave Nigeria. Where is Edo State? Is Edo State not inside Nigeria? So what are you people saying? So see, there are still a whole lot of people who does not have sense, who claim they have lived abroad for long. Traveling, they say, is education. But first of all, our leaders travel day in, day out. If they were supposed to be educated, this is the right time. So you don't come here and start commenting, focus on what is happening in Edo State. It seems you don't understand. Each military movement does not come from the state government. It comes directly. The power trickles down from the presidencies down to local government. So don't think that Edo State should be a problem and your neighboring state. See, make I tell you, if this problem continues for Lagos, Edo State will be concerned though. Edo State will be concerned. If this problem continues all over the state and you think you are safe, Edo State will be concerned. Some group of hoodlums were happy when they said prisoners are attacked, are jumping out of the prison for Sablia Road. We over 1,000 prisoners now are now back in the streets. Please, God forbid, do not be surprised when you start hearing this one happen for Benin, this one happen for Benin, this one happen for Benin. Now here where one person they talk say so and so person don't come back. He don't come back. I don't want to mention him. He don't come back. He don't come back. Well, my people, Edo State is already feeling the heat. Same way Lagos State, same way the whole Nigeria is feeling the heat. Over 200 cars were burnt. So if your car was not burnt, your property was not burnt, Me, I'm also part of it. I'm a transporter. I'm also into transporting. I know what it means for your property to be destroyed. So people who live abroad who think they have sense and come here instead of going to join the movement, start talking rubbish, I think you people will have to check, because at this moment I keep sounding it day in, day out. If you don't have sense, please pretend to have sense or shut up. That is the only way at this period. Because if your brother was among the person that the bullet killed, if your sister, your pikin among the person who be say bullet kill, you don't come here for the talk rubbish now. Let's not digress. Now, please, if you have any loved ones, Nigeria no safe. I beg, if you can call them to keep calm first. They have killed somebody in medical. The military has just fired at a young man in medical. The last I heard was that he was rushed to the hospital, but most likely, from the report our correspondent from Edo State gave to us, that person is dead. He woke up this morning just like me and you. So if this moment is not sensitive for you, you still find it funny, you still find it possible to be using emojis and laughing, and you probably, there's something wrong with you. My people, please join hands together. Wherever you're watching from, NAIJA Watch is growing, our audience is getting wider. Glory be to God. But please, we need to use our vocal power to come together. We need to use our vocal power to come together. 2023. Let us start from presidency. Let us speak from the presidency. It will not be bad if a young man of 40 who can use WhatsApp, who can go live video on Instagram, if a young boy who has the power of technology sits on that chair. Some people are saying the North will beat us, not get numbers. Yes. The reason why North they beat us, make I tell you now, they are united. We here in the South, if we are united, if we just try to be united, we will beat them hands down. We will beat them hands down. How many of them have numbers? Just Katsina, Kano, Kaduna. Those are 3 states that have numbers. Because all of them, once they just gather them, tell them, say, vote for this person. Everybody don't. That is the power of unity. So some of you here, if you will still feel this is a fight for Obaseki and Ezeyamu, you better go back to the drawing board, check your brains, rearrange it. If you feel this is a fight for Obaseki and Ezeyamu, illiteracy again has come to hug you. They opened live ammunitions. The girl who happened to be there, her life is being threatened right now. She was the person who made a live video. If not, the governor of Lagos said nobody died. Dead body surplus, for God's sake. Dead body surplus all over Nigeria. The governor of a state said, as usual, we have set up a panel to look into this investigation. As soon as we get our findings, we'll let you know. That matter is going to be under the carpet. Look at that. Because they are not saying, they don't have a heart. These leaders don't have a heart. If you have a heart, you have children who wakes up in the morning and come and hug you, daddy, good morning. Then you hear say bullet enter that pikin head. How would you feel? I will still very much praise our people in the diaspora, but I feel people are relenting. When I done the slow, this is one of the things of Nigeria that I still don't like. As they hot. Whenever when they see all these politician children for abroad, whichever country, don't let them have peace. Don't let these politician children have peace. As soon as you hear say one government official land for whatever country you are, now from airports, now the disgrace will start. As soon as their wives they land for Dubai, one go shop with our collective wealth. Now from airports, una go supposed to dey pursue them. Make them know say first, the mopo wey guide them reach airport for here, once they land for Heathrow or anywhere, they need that same mopo for that side. By the time the city they have money, they cannot use it. They cannot go to one of those good restaurants in UK, America, those big restaurants, and sit down and have a perfect dinner without a Nigerians, I trust people everywhere, without a Nigerian in the next table pointing at them and saying, look at those thieves. Shouting at them, their children, and saying, your father is a thief. Your husband is a thief. You don't deserve to be here. Open community for their head. Immediately they go rush. You know, say America, develop what people cannot do anything violent. But the words of mouth can do more. They will quickly close their bill and leave. As they go outside, Nigerians are still pursuing them, videoing them. We can make them popular. Let's do this thing. We can. We for here, we try. I do not believe that our governor of Lagos State can open his mouth again and speak to the people. No more. I do not believe the governor of Lagos State can come up and address the people again, because he has termed himself a liar just not more than 500 days of himself in office. So I beg Una, my European brothers, my UK brothers, my American brothers and sisters, all of you from wherever you are, make Una pay attention. Follow up. Not just I see one official yesterday, a few days ago, that they shape. That is it. They are going to say, I was speaking to a politician the other day, he said, just 1 day, 2 days, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, the matter is under the carpet again. Everybody will forget and go back to their normal lives. Yes! This is what Nigeria is known for, and it's wrong. This is what Nigerian is known for, and it is wrong. That burning energy needs to be there. That's how these people fear us. In fact, if they know, say, because now they already know, say Nigeria na fire for them. Because a whole lot of revenge. People there wey lost brother and sister, they go show them, they no go talk. The time will come. Time will come when they will say, you remember the bloody Tuesday at Lekki toll gate? Yes. And my elder sister, the one who defend for me and my family member, the one where they give me food chop, they promise me say I go school. And my elder sister, now you use bullets, scatter her brain. Well, today, I don't grow. That is it. So don't just think this matter is what is going to go under the carpet immediately. No, people are pained. Mothers are crying. Mothers are crying, fathers are crying. They are weeping. They are weeping. Completely weeping. So if you think this is a case that we'll go back, no. So if you, whether Nigeria or abroad, feel that your life can be normal after today, you feel say your life will go back to Remi, of course, you can go back to living your normal life and be happy. But that soul don't dare our heart, no go heal. As for me, I will not drive through Lekki toll gate again without shedding tears. I will not. I will not drive through Lekki toll gate again when water no go gather for my eye. I, Shola of NAIJA Watch, I was there. I was in Lekki toll gate more than 5 times. I was Lekki, if you were following, I made some live videos from the protest. I ate, I drank with these people. These are people I personally communioned with. We had communion. These are the people that were dead. One. These are the people that were injured. And you know the most painful thing? The government of Nigeria did not recognize these people as dead. They said no life was lost. That is to say, there will be no honor, there will be no compensation, there will be no address of that situation. That is to tell you that those people died, but they are not recorded. The only way we can record the deaths of those innocent children is in our hearts. Because the government did not record it all. So don't think it will ever be written in history that there was a massacre in Lekki toll gate. Now only we will witness and will carry this story to the next generation. That generation will take it to the next generation. Do you get it? So we owe ourselves responsibility. So I beg you people, if you don't have sense, pretend to have sense. Let me read for you a speech that somebody said yesterday. So I'll read it. If it was a tweet, one of our celebrities, he said, if people died during the Lekki assault, let their people speak out, and please, if there are no deaths, enough of all this sensationalization. This person, if you can see, this is Omotola Jalade Ekende. This is now Omotola with the art film. Although she came back to apologize, but she said, if people died, that means she has actually reconciled with herself that it is possible that nobody died. When people are grieving, dead body surplus follow every year. Somebody come out and say, if people died, instead of you to come out and do the right thing, you are saying if people died. So please, though she apologized, but sometimes words that has come out from the mouth can never go back. Words will don't come out. The way people take firearm, she deleted the tweet, she came to apologize. But come on, it is not compulsory to talk. If you don't get sense, shut up or don't talk. Because if your brother was the one who was killed, your sister was the one who was killed, your mama died and killed, you don't go come as I come and talk say if people died. So if you know you are not for the movement, keep quiet. Somebody was beaten out of a commercial bus. They beat person come up for commercial bus a few days ago because he talk say, what are they even protesting for? Abigail, she is a mother. Omotola is a mother of 4. She came and said if people died. I said they beat somebody come up for bus a few days ago because he thought say this protest is uncalled for. They beat her. The driver stopped and said, "Oh, that's my motor." As he stopped, the rest of them started to give and slap for ear. Because it is not by force. Because it is not by force to talk. Do you understand? It's not compulsory to talk. So if you don't get sense, just shut up. So that nobody will face you. Because we are pained. And those of you now where they raise passports and want to come for Nigeria, they can quick more how many of us remain for here. I have visited abroad. I have visited though a few African countries. And the little one where I don't see for the few African countries where I don't go. I see I'm saying your country is not your country. If it is not your country. Another man land can never, no matter the money you get for them, another man land can never be your home. Those of you already abroad now go know when una dey Nigeria, una dey Benin, the vibe is different. So don't console yourself by saying I dey Ireland, I dey UK, I dey America, I dey here, I go money men get ready to talk. All my children have so and so. No, that is not the point. How can you reconcile with your home again? How can you reconcile with your soul again? So please, I urge all of you, call your loved ones where they be me. They break jail. Miscreants are back on the road. They bomb police station. They thief guns. Normally, guns were the streets for Nigeria. But now, we have automatic weapons in the hands of hoodlums. They enter police station, collect AK-47. The one where they shoot war. Now in the hands of all these miscreants where they road to. Edo State, please, if you are there, if you are watching from Edo State, don't drive at night at the moment. In fact, don't even waka for night. Those of you that have bought a ticket that is coming to Nigeria, you don't have any business at night. Quickly do your doings and go back home, because the amount of weapons we don't enter the hands of. You don't say for Ring Road, the guy they shoot the gun like this is small boy. That boy not go down past 19. He was shooting a Russian-made automatic weapon, a rifle. He was there. It's there. Just let me say the video. I don't get him at the moment. He was shooting it right by the hell. You will be goats where they hit that boy where would that go. If he go as go sleep next week, next month, next 2 months, that boy and your mama now you go use that gun we lay on her way from market. She go see your mama. Your mama not to come out. Your brother, your son not to come outside. Miscreant youths were behind him as the O2 gun like this in the waka. The hail am so and so person. I don't want to mention names. Now they say they were hailing him. He shoot gun finish the hailer. We don't know who that person is coming for. So Edo State, please, I urge you, I beg you. The satanism of this our present government, it is open. But we have been surviving, have we not? Good. So now they've actually defiled the principles of democracy before us. The concept of democracy and justice has been covered in blood. So they have come before us to tell us this day that we don't have rights. You get people who they defy through front door. You get people who they open door, go attack through front door. She don't apologize, my people, no can arrest. I only made instances. Omotola don't apologize, no can know, because the insult she received for Twitter yesterday, I think that can serve a normal human being for the rest of her life. She has deleted and she has apologized. Let's face other issues. I just did that. I said that so I could tell people that if you don't have sense, these days, if you want to comment, if you want to talk, read through it. Read through it, front, back, front. She'll say clear. Okay, if you know clear, man, don't remove her. But if you try yourself, say the wrong thing, you will just be added amongst the list of people who are liars and who will be taken care of by the angry mob. We need our unity here. 2023 is coming. The youth will take it over. We will take over. If your mama and papa, no need to. Once you talk to your papa and your mama small, you talk to your papa and your mama small. Say, Daddy, who you go vote for? You say no. Now this person, no. And you know, say this person wait. They talk so. Now one of all those old men who will know before. All these old men that cannot, they don't know how to even research on Google. Once you hear that that's who your father is supporting, if this thing, have your facts right. That's why I say education is paramount. Have your facts right. Speak with your parents. That is see. Let's try something new. Let's give young people the chance. Let's. Some parents will see reasons with you and do it. Most parents actually. Some adamant ones. They go insult you, say you don't know anything. Say, why you still say they're just stubborn? For them to go and reduce our voting capability, for them to go and vote for the people that have put us in this pain over years, my sisters and brothers, make una thief una mama and papa voters card. Go keep them for inside one place where they don't go see them again, because it's obviously useless to them. If you know, say your mama, now the mama where they say, no, oh, why am I here voting now? What's they call it? Ikara. What they call it? Ikara, am I here voting now? Once you hear say they still they do a mababa to vote for people who don't suffer them, which like this. They choose to go and vote for miscreants, old men. Since they don't have any use for that voters card, but to ensure to go and thwart our efforts at the polling youth, make una beg a night or 2 nights before, or a week to where you know say they know if you go get urgent voters card again. Una collect her. Because they obviously don't need it. They have less than 15 to 10 years to live on earth. They have no use for it. So it's we that are shaping the future. So if you know your parent is among that parent, if you know your parent is among that parent that do not want to that Nigeria move forward, instead they don't go share her and Gary for him. She say no, now this person want vote for you, and you know so that person which they vote for is among those old men that have put those men with those old faces where they recycle. Go is old people not get where they hide something. You know go pass portmanteau or so. Collect their voters card and take it away. Go and keep it somewhere. Once they are completely disenfranchised, the next day you go bring and come and say, Mommy, so you voters card, where you say they find and say on that chair. This thing are collective effort. Collective effort. Una where they abroad. If una dey follow the matter of saying vote for this person, doesn't know vote for the mommy, no worry. Una go that money why they give you for rice. You know go see am again. That thing why I want to come for you from abroad. You know go see am because you know get sense. Yes, make I tell you now, they are stupid human beings. And I also want you to know that stupid people that are around you, no, some of us have stupid friends, stupid brothers, stupid sisters. I want you to know that stupid people grow old. Yes. If you know get sense, don't say you know grow old, you must definitely grow old. So stupid people grow old. They do grow old. So when they are old, don't think they have wisdom. They are still stupid. So you can actually tell your mother and your father that, Mommy, be like say, you know, we can't use harsh words on our parents. But when you say, what's they talk, not bad finish, I beg. By the time you threaten them, or those people who say they house with their papa and mama, those people can easily go inside where their papa and mama they keep their voters card, collect them. You know, go get what you want to use that voters card do again. You know, she will be completely or he will be completely disenfranchised. You go turn the house upside down. You know, go see voters card, she go rest. That is our only way to keep these mothers and fathers in this pounded down generation. Generation that has no other plan but egusi don pounded down, they don't pound down. The yam they drop. This one a new yam. That is who they are. They don't think anything about the future. This is the generation that failed us. If our fathers has done just half of what we did, I think the message would have been sent earlier. By now, would have been enjoying the dividend of democracy. Note what is happening in Nigeria at the moment. What is happening in Nigeria at the moment? Let me tell you. These people that are dying now, the change is not coming out. But it is a first step towards it. It's possible that most of you who are watching me right now don't grow old. It's possible that me, when they talk for years old, I may be in my 60s or 70s. The first step towards El Dorado, the first step towards justice and equity and rule of law, it starts small, but the step is there. There is something that they cannot take away from us again. That's what I'm saying. That saw where they don't put for our hearts a few days ago. That saw. The boy where they keep for beneath this morning because they go open palliative or warehouse. The saw where they the heart of a mother, a father, a brother, a sister. That's you feel wear fine shirt tomorrow, you feel marry, you feel laugh, you feel dance. But the saw of what the government did to you on this day can never leave. That's how you see all these people, all these militants here. That's how they started. They were hurt. You hear most of their story, they were hurt. They kill my papa, you don't do anything. They kill my mama, you don't do anything. SARS carry my brother, collect all the money with their account, shoot him. SARS carry my brother, they lock him up for state ID. They say, bring 1 million, we sell house, we give them. They say, bring this, we sell rapper, give them the money. They can't tell us they don't transfer my brother, go Abuja. My brother not do anything. He only happen to do for Cyber Saloon. They cut hair. When they come catch people when they play this thing. When they play now somebody story that they tell you so when they play betting, all those words. They catch them, they catch who come by there for the Barbie Saloon. You know, some Barbie Saloon they will say they play game for here, they play words. That's it. They catch that boy, they carry him with the people waiting for that Barbie Saloon. They carry everybody go. So while they were drilling others were now confessing that now they do this, now they do that. They come round that boy up. I know that boy. That boy is solve maths. 300 level students of UNM. I know him personally. They round them up, say all of this. So Nigeria, they just do anyhow. They don't know how they base their judgment, how they base their investigation. We don't know. That boy cry, mama cry, papa cry, brother cry, sister cry. They sell property, family will not get. They go bring 1 million, give OC. I beg, release our pikin. OC say no worry, you go wrong. A week later, they transfer that boy go Abuja. See now, this thing happened 2013. See now, we never see that boy. That boy is obviously dead. Tell me, what amount of check will you write to such a family to heal them of that pain? To heal them of that robbery. You rob somebody that's supposed to be light in their life. Who? A president or governor now visit them, we go meet them and say, "Your governor, don't come to my house." When this government are doing things, they feel that the healers, where they guide them, can do. How many people if you kill? How many people can you kill? Share the youths now. If not, thank God there's calmness now going on in Nigeria. But if this persists, it may be worse. The next one may be worse. The next one may be too terrible that we cannot be able, I may not even be seated here to talk about it. Now, the IG of police has retrieved all police officers that are guiding VIP, very important persons in the state. So that means the police now is now shorting power. It's now shorting manpower. They don't tell people where they get money where to carry police where they their gates. They don't call those police go back. That's to say that there is chaos in the city now. If 1,000 boys gather you for that man compound, then go kill you, collect your gun. So the only way now, fall back to barrack. What does this tell you? Normal mudobo, government, get ready to talk about Benin. We not see wahala, they get power. Share wahala don't come now. They don't recall all police will be the guy big man. That's to tell you, say, big man, no day again. It's now you and you yourself to protect yourself. They don't call all police, go back to barrack. See that Banana Island, Lekki, where the guy, all those big men, they stay before. So police not at the gate again. So now it's Oyo. If hoodlums choose to enter inside that place, they go majestically waka enter inside maybe an ex-politician house, they go knock or go open door. Police not there again. Huh? How many politicians get past 5 policemen? How many people 5 policemen? Can 5 policemen handle 2,000 boys? That's why you see hand go, they meet them. Police not again. Police now, they are now guiding State House. They're not there again to protect big man. So now it's not the youth that will go in, they go just waka with leg. Or Gafa, I guess you be governor. Now you like give to and so this thing. You have away money. If only these politicians did their job right, we wouldn't have been in this page that we are. So now, Nigerians on Instagram and Twitter, they are propounding, and I know so you don't enter some readings for UK House, they want to give them visa ban. But before that visa ban come for all these our politicians, I want to make una way there abroad. Oh God, make una help us. As they land, tell who never hear me, tell who never hear say, this politician don't land, his wife don't land, my pikin be this for this school. You know say that our Jebo children that they get. By the time we do those children, anywhere they go, they video them, they shame them. Those children say, Daddy, what did you do? Why am I suffering for what I don't know what anything about? Daddy, I want to come back home. I can't even have peace. I don't even know who hates me. They're threatening to kill me. Now, Jay, you go come no say abroad where they be the wrong go where they say safe. Una way they there. Thank God una don't ginger. No time to check time again now. You see the way Tinubu they run up and down for France and Turkey and UK. Yes, that's what's going on. It may get worse. Once government leaders come, yes, what are you in our country? go back. If they go hotel, you know, get Nigerians, I trust them there everywhere. They go tell them, say, what are you doing here? Go. By then they video them everywhere they go. They want to enter inside Walmart, they want to go buy something. Nigerians gather, they pour water for their body, then go buy ticket, come back to the Nigeria. Where the cost okay, we could build them. Because do you know why? You have money, but money cannot work for you again. So my people, let me not overstray, because personally, I choose to address, because if you notice me, I am always behind the camera. I always look for gist, gossip, news to bring to your viewing pleasure. Yes, we always look for news. My boss is always sharing as much as possible, yes. But today, I am the one on ground. Though normalcy is returning to Lagos State, people have started going to work like normal. But they couldn't know, say, they have hurt us. I don't know about you people, but me, personally, for the fact that I was in that toll gate for more than 5 times, they have hurt me. So this one will be fight where I go say, let us let go. More live in the house of God. They have 200 and something countries in this world. People cannot stress God with only Nigeria matter. Oh, it's not possible. It's the God of universe. Who can leave God alone? Let's handle it by ourselves. Let's handle it by ourselves. So I will urge all of you, don't give up the struggle. You cannot give up the fight. This fight not be a fight where we say we'll go easily let go quickly. No. If this thing not paying you, then you are not a human being. You are among the politicians that should be stoned when we see you for road. If you think this is something that you dance about, thank God I did Italy, thank God I did Spain. By the time they go call you, say the last bullet and your younger brother key. That's pain. When you say you hide put. That abroad where if you say you hide put, you go not say it's worthless. If you hear say revolution start, they start they burn houses. They burn house where you say you use more than 25 years for abroad. Inside winter, summer, you dey do 9 jobs. You dey catch train. From train you dey enter bicycle to wheelbarrow to jet to trekking. This 25 years they build one agedege, one 4 flats for Benin. Then you hear say the light marches put because of civil unrest. You go tell me whether that abroad where you say you safe, so whether you can be sane. So sanity is not yet restored. So don't think you are completely safe. So please, I need you people to add as much power as we are adding over here. Some people protested in UK and America the other day, they just stopped. Come on. Some of you are watching from America, United Nations headquarters there, America, New York. What are you people doing? Therefore, yes, when I don't stand for gate of United Nations, say, when I say when I'm not here, say that they keep people for Nigeria. Because Fela talk and say, who and who unites for United Nations? In the 80s, Fela saw what we are saying now. To me, that is the only person I call a prophet. Don't put your stupid man and tell me, say, my mama, they trouble me. Now, now your mama, they trouble you. Pastor, I don't get mama again. The person that is standing as mother for you. Don't tell me, that's not my problem. If Nigeria was okay, if Nigeria was good, our prayer point would have been little. The amount of goats where they carry go do juju for don't reduce. Those people at the time now, if you sleep for inside AC with better environment, you go hardly get nightmare. You get better motor, you get better everything clear for you. If you notice, the worst nightmare now when light no day, when everywhere dark. The worst nightmare, if you are really following, the worst kind of nightmare. Now when no light. You go wake up everywhere go dark, you go see Jesus. Person they pursue me with cutlass for inside this bush. It's part of bad economy. So there's a lot that we need to work together. So you understand me? You understand me? The worst kind of nightmares now when light no day. Many people dying by mistake in this country. So please, and please, and please, let's work together. My Nigerians in diaspora, I trust you so much. And we for here, we know the relent, because we are already in hell. The only thing I can do now that I am rest assured of right now, let me tell you people, the only thing that I am rest assured of right now are the beans why I go chop today, or the rice why I go chop today, or the eba why I go chop today. That's the only thing I'm rest assured of. The 300 million that I feel I maybe have inside the bank, if revolution starts, ATM no dey pay. If you get the money, who wants to sell? Do you understand? God forbid person sick today, carry am go hospital. We don't have health care. Why do they do surgery? Generator go knock, no light. They come dey use torchlight, they do person surgery, person go die. A mistake, people dey die for Nigeria. Yes, I'm telling you. So the only assurance that you have is what you can see immediately. Me talking to you now. If I step out of this door, I don't know what I'm meeting, because I know that this is Nigeria. The other day I was live, I was covering what was going on. If you were following, a military men stopped, they started shooting. I had to run for my dear life. Bullet didn't meet anybody. The country still dey down. Rice can't dey up. I'm analyzing how Nigeria is. Still, they down, still dey. They can't put white rice on top. Upside down. So I urge you people, don't relent in the fight. Share this video. Ensure that people see it. Let's continue. You can form a cluster, form a faction of youths who mean well. Don't go all around. Don't make it big. Start little, small streets. How are we going to do this? How are we going to do this? Let's nominate. Let's start from governorship. Let's start from presidency. Let's start from local government. That's the only way. One thing I am very sure of, if we come together, we go beat those northerners. We know it. Where if they don't give 500 like this, just pick one or two houses, but I will give them, just give them a knife. They don't scatter everywhere. Yes, they don't get sense. But one thing where they get past us now be unity. If you do safe, unity safe, we need to still address that one on another day. The unity for Benin, on my clear area. Just still clear finish like that. The unity is not there. So we will still address that. Nigeria, we need to work together. We need to come together. If the whole East, West, South join hands, fight against the North, stay there. If you say a massacre for win, if not be say men dey ground they observe, say may they not change the power of presidency or this thing, may they not change this thing. Stay there, make the counter for your presence. The youths are already volunteering. We have drones. When they wanted to shoot at Lekki toll gate, they brought a technician to remove all the CCTV cameras. They removed more than 10 CCTV cameras from toll gate. Now they come outside and tell us no death. They off that big television where they brighten the place. They off them. The street lights where they cover the place, they off all. So a normal military strategy. So see the person, then they'll say unknown soldier. Fela said all these things. See, you will be looking at us in heaven now and saying, thank God. When I talk, they say I go and they smoke. All of us don't cook the smoke the Igbo now. We don't see what Fela see. Don't be like say the Igbo can't stay clear now. When Fela spoke at that time, he saw quickly. Meanwhile, our parents, they shop, they tap and they jam. And tap and they jam, they also the chop. So 1 yam is now 2.5. There's 50 and they shop again now. When they would have done, when they were active, they were joking. Now the youth are taking it. We have our power. Ms. Grace Omo, you say leave our governor Obaseki out of. Well, I do not want to abuse people. This is the reason why I do not come online on live most times. I don't want to abuse people, but please let us get it right. Somebody just said leave our dear governor Obaseki out of this. I did not hold Obaseki. I did not hold anybody. NAIJA Watch is not political partisan. We don't participate in joining this party over the another. It has been cleared by my boss several times. It is still being cleared right now. This is not a political propaganda. So please, if you don't get sense, pretend to have sense. This is has nothing to do with this governor or that governor. This has nothing to do with this governor is good or that governor is bad. Nigeria is not working. This has nothing to do with somebody just said now leave our governor out of this. Who is talking about the governor? I'm talking about a general scenario that is going on around the country that people's children are being killed, or even you're picking the shoot this morning for a medical. Will you say they should leave Obaseki alone? Why would you not hold your governor whenever something is going wrong in your state? If something is going on in a man's house, they go to the head of the house. Why will you not say leave Obaseki alone? They just killed somebody in Benin City. Human beings, they have killed somebody in Benin. Soldiers don't open gun, they don't kill people. For a lorry, they don't kill 4 people. Because they carry rice. When they use our money to buy for COVID-19 palliative. I bet you just newly they hear me. So when you say leave our governor alone, I don't know where you are getting your inspiration from. Because nobody is talking about political propaganda right now. So if somebody is influencing you to do this, please, I beg you. At this point, we are working with sense. We are working with rationality. We are working with wisdom. So please, if you don't get sense, try as much as possible not to talk. Because nobody will be patient enough to listen to how you are. Some people will not be coming out and say, not be sure I can talk. And so nobody is patient enough at this time because people have died. So nobody is patient enough to listen to all your bullshit. So please, my people, I love you all so much. Thank you very much for joining the live video. I just thought that this needed to be done and the air needed to be cleared. I love you so much, and I know if you have sense, if you are a person who rationally thinks, you would know that all that has been said today, I don't expect you to agree with me completely, but most of the things that have been said today, it's actually needed. It's actually needed. Okay, before I leave, a recap. Police, Nigeria do us shege. We try to stay alive. We still try, they nice up. Police collect our money. We still try, they live our life. Police come dey kill us. Now we can't talk, say, una don't do us, una won't do us, no talk. The only thing now we say we still get, maybe our life, una still dey collect and make us talk. We come outside peacefully, we protested. The government knew that these people were not willing to leave soon with the level of organization what they get for this protest. They now pay these same miscreant hoodlums to go outside and go and scatter it, make them like saying that protesters they do things. So they will now have enough reason to tell the international community that the protesters were not using this yardstick to destroy property, so we have to unleash the military on them. I'm telling you how this whole story is going on. So because they have paid people, Mona go Bati will come because of say, will come lie saying that the protesters, the peaceful protesters do will come by bring that. That's what happened. If the military had come and spoken to those people to go home, a vast majority would have gone. But they shot. They didn't shoot to scare. They shot to kill. They killed people. 48 hours passed. The president did not say a word or even a tweet condemning the death. After the long-awaited speech, the president came outside and said everything about the nation, but forgot about the major issue wey dey cause wahala. Now you no talk about the NSAS, not talk about SARS, not talk about the killings. So who gave the order? So if after all this, you are still opening your mouth to side the Nigerian government, there is something wrong with your brain and you need critical evaluation. Well, this is as much as I have for you today. Shola na my name, NAIJA Watch is the channel. Share this video, subscribe to the channel, turn on notification buttons. As soon as there is more for you guys, we'll be bringing for you. I want you people to know that this is a very sensitive moment. My heart goes to the families who have lost loved ones, those of you who are very much concerned, those of you who are very much reasonable also. My heart goes out to you all. Please and please and please don't give up the struggle. The fight for a better Nigeria is not just going to come easily. We have to fight it. People have to die. It could be me, it could be you. Yes, we all have to die someday. But the movement has started. We'll go back indoor, we'll strategize. It will be better. We love you. Keep watching NAIJA Watch. God bless you. And until next time, Shalom, my name. And I say goodbye.